Hi, Fire Signs. Welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So we can manage our emotions. You can identify your intuition, okay? Because it seems like you got the key, all right? It seems like maybe you're looking at someone with short hair, maybe illuminating the mind when it comes to truth, communication. It seems like you see an opening when it comes to the key. You see, to have the key to life, fire signs, okay? So use your intuition, all right? So you can identify your intuition. So you can identify, okay, who's for you, who's not for you, okay? Because you have the key to life, all right? An opening. There seems to be an opening. Maybe when it comes to the Eight of Pentacles, when it comes to work, you could be seeing 333, okay? You could be like symbolizing, looking for an exit or a discovery. You could be looking at your solutions when it comes to co-creating with the universe, when it comes to balancing the masculine and feminine energy within yourself, or you're just looking at a landscape or a promise. Maybe looking for a situation when it comes to truth and facts, okay? Because now you're looking at hope when it comes to strategic management. Seems like you're thinking of a plan when it comes to work. Maybe looking at your future success, okay? Or you're looking at a new phase in a relationship. Maybe looking at someone being very sincere, or you're overcoming barriers between your partner. 333. When it comes to opening, there's an opening. You could be seeing 888, or you could see your own personal power, fire signs. Maybe fire signs, you're looking at your own financial success and you're seeing your outcomes when it comes to a solution. Maybe look at alternative pathway when it comes to maybe overcoming an obstacle. Okay, because fire signs, we see a personal power for you when it comes to opening. Maybe you're looking at maybe festive times, you're doing self-reflection. Maybe you live near the water or a city, because now you're looking at fire signs. Maybe fire signs, you're looking at maybe gathering with your friends, maybe when it comes to company, good times, by the river, vibrant. Maybe looking at maybe a date, a romantic encounter. Maybe you organize an entertainment when it comes to maybe a dinner party. Maybe look at maybe a meeting or building a relationship with new people, things and places when it comes to profession. Seems to be an opening. The key is open. The knowledge is open when it comes to a letter. Maybe you opened a letter about discovery, about success. You could be born in August, or you could be born in January, February, March, April, May, June, July. You could be born in August or July. You could be looking at maybe your friendship groups when it comes to someone living. Maybe something happened in August or July, or between those times. Maybe looking at a letter, an opening. Maybe someone, a Cancer person, opened your letter or emails. It seems to be a letter of news. Maybe seeing news, or maybe you're communicating with your friends when it comes to maybe a message. Maybe you're having a meeting. It seems to be a letter about a meeting. Maybe you're expecting. Someone's waiting for maybe Pooh Bear to reply back, or waiting for a masculine to reply back. Maybe someone's writing you a message, a very powerful masculine is writing you a message, or you're getting an increase in your finances, expanding your success and your cycle of friends. Maybe you're looking at a masculine that likes maybe fur, a very sexy masculine. Maybe you've got a meeting with a very powerful man. Someone's displaying courage when it comes to a letter, opening up a letter, or maybe talking about a letter. Maybe someone's communicating about someone's strength and responsibility, because it looks like a very powerful masculine. You could be a very powerful masculine, or think about a very powerful masculine with courage. Maybe look at a very generous masculine, a very noble masculine, focus on his stability when it comes to maybe the strength of the family, relationships. Maybe someone's from a foster parent, or maybe look at stability. But someone has an opening, the key to open a letter about business from a man, a very powerful man. Very powerful man is going to write you a letter about an opening to success. It's going to make you happy. It's going to make you very happy. It could be a love letter, or it could be a letter about love, new love. It could be something that's heart of the matter when it comes to romance, when it comes to passion, vibrancy. Maybe you're looking at a very family-orientated atmosphere. Maybe you're delighted, enjoy harmony. Maybe you're looking at maybe a favorable period in your life when it comes to a new relationship, a new opening. Maybe looking for a moment. Or it could be a birthday soon, fire signs. Or you look at a love affair at work or career advancement. Or maybe you're looking at the quality of your own work. If we're looking at self-love, self-care, with an open heart, the heart seat of the soul is the key. Maybe your heart is open. Maybe you're going for a new cycle. Maybe your initials begin with A. Maybe look at a new cycle of romance. Maybe you're looking at union, or maybe you look at your corporation when it comes to family. Maybe look at your own environment, fire signs. When it comes to maybe a curious person, or inspiration about a new cycle of love, a very powerful person. I like this card. Something's been illuminated when it comes to a letter. Fire sign, it looks like we have happiness, success on the table, harmony, inspiration, maybe inspired by a woman, a very powerful woman, an air sign woman. Maybe you're looking at this woman as your counterpart. Maybe looking at this woman as inspiration, vibrant. Maybe you feel this woman has strength and energy. Okay, oops. Or maybe you have a desire to act towards this person. Or you're looking at this person. Maybe someone's talking. Or maybe you're talking to 3 women. And there's one powerful woman. And you got 2 little gossipers on the side. Yeah, bringing difficulties for you. Maybe looking at a very difficult time when it comes to maybe minor difficulties, when it comes to maybe trouble, when it comes to women talking. Maybe you're faced with a karmic when it comes to gossip, rumors. Because someone's doing empty talking creates intense atmosphere for a masculine. Or divine feminine and divine masculine, very powerful couple. This is what people are talking about. Very powerful couple. Maybe that's bringing you peace of mind. Because now, even though there's a powerful couple, there's still disharmony caused by maybe a trivial, trivial issue. Maybe looking at a lover, betrayal. Maybe looking at someone being very unfaithful in the workplace, gossiping about an income, or about someone's income, about causing tensions between maybe divine feminine, divine masculine when it comes to financial matters. How long have we been here? Alright, 5 signs. We're going to do verifications. You seem to be going for a difficulty. Okay, we've got 2 colours. Alright, there seems to be clash. Maybe with your intuition. Let's practice your intuition. There seems to be a clash of interests. When it comes to the love, heart of the matter, when it comes to maybe a love letter, seems to be disharmony. Maybe there's a dispute about maybe someone's information. When it comes to maybe gossip. Maybe someone's in a punishment when it comes to maybe revelation about a secret. Or maybe someone leading to clarification when it comes to a very serious situation. Maybe you feel a bit irritable. So you take, maybe looking at a Taurus person. We've got two colors, green and blue. Okay, take a few seconds. What's the first color that comes to your mind? You can pause it You can go forward. All right, you can go forward for a few seconds. You can pass this part if you like. Okay, so now close your eyes. What color comes to you first? All right, I'm gonna think out a color. You're looking at maybe a Cancer person. Maybe looking at your feelings, water sign. Maybe you feel someone's been sulky, touching, unstable because they're very moody because there's a revelation about a secret coming out. Maybe it's out in the open, okay? And now someone's receiving letters about a powerful masculine. When it comes to the heart of the matter, when it comes to maybe an engagement. Because now you're looking at maybe inspiration when it comes to maybe a curious person sending you a letter. Maybe someone's making gossips, malicious gossips, and now there's a difficulty. Okay, all right, let's go for this one. What else we got here? A moon. Maybe looking at secrets, fire sign. Maybe using your intuition to discover secret when it comes to maybe third party person. You've got the key. We're looking at the key to your success, fire signs. All right. You are the key. Okay, remember, fire signs, you are about the inspiration. All right, you are the lesson of power. It comes from the intuition. You are the lesson of peace. No, you're not. Sorry. You're the lesson of power when it comes to romance and intuition. Sorry, fire sign. I don't want to lead you down the wrong road. But you always use your intuition because you've got the power. Cancer, you've got the power. You've got the motivation. Maybe you're looking at something very powerful when it comes to your emotions. Maybe you're looking at a very powerful dream when it comes to maybe being the chariot, when it comes to maybe changes in your life. Maybe it's a very powerful change in your life, fire signs. You look at the actions. Maybe you're changing your journey or you're changing your vehicle. Because now you see you have the power, the key, to master the feminine masculine energy within yourself, because the heart, the seat of the soul. You're looking at centralizing your strength and your power, centered. Because now you're looking at, there seems to be stumbling blocks when it comes to an opening to success, love, or maybe opening the throat chakra. Because there seems to be building blocks when it comes to knowledge, wisdom. So now you're looking at maybe you have to handle what's inside of you, which could be your heart needs to be open for a new cycle. All right. So now you're looking at movements. Into me, I feel a Leo person going through success when it comes to maybe the self-power. Because now you're looking at resources. We're looking at opening to resources when it comes to maybe you might be going on a date. You might be looking at maybe business meetings, being more resourceful because you're going ahead into more knowledge, power when it comes to opening of a knowledge. Because I see opening for you, fire signs, to be successful. Just use your intuition to bring in a new cycle. It comes from the heart of the matter. I think what you're looking at is maybe romance and business, maybe. Fire signs, it looks like you're looking at an exit because you found a discovery, a very powerful discovery. So now maybe look at a change of a journey or a change of an atmosphere when it comes to your friends. Maybe you found a solution when it comes to a beautiful landscape because now you're looking at a promise or a way out of a current situation to bring truth and facts to open a new avenue when it comes to hope, faith, strategic thinking, to be a soul having human experience because you've got the willpower to move forward. Because the soul's very powerful, fire signs. Yeah, you've got the truth, clarifications, your plans, your strategic plans. Maybe you've got strategic plans when it comes to opening the throat chakra. Because now you've got strategic plans when it comes to maybe gathering with your friends, when it comes to the truth. Maybe looking at a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius when it comes to sincere company. Maybe looking at a good idea. And good ideas come with good times. And it's going to be very vibrant for you, fire signs. You're looking at joy, which comes with success within your community. Yeah, you've got new acquisitions, new strategy. You've got new dates. Maybe looking at a romantic encounter when it comes to social and entertainment settings. Maybe looking at a meeting when it comes to maybe a business partnership for some of you, or some of you building up a relationship, making it more longevity because you saw the long table with all those friends. Maybe look at your soul families because I can see you being very resourceful. So it's not just going to be you that's going to be successful, it's going to be everyone in your community as well. Maybe you're looking, some of you are probably looking at your social isolation because there seem to be difficulties when it comes to socializing. You're using your intuition and you saw the lack of enjoyment. So maybe you're coming out of one situation and you're going into another. Because now you look at communal activities. Maybe fire signs. This was upright. You're looking at a letter about betrayal. Maybe you think about a Gemini person when it comes to a letter. Maybe you received a letter from a Gemini person or Aquarius person when it comes to the heart of the matter of your social group, when it comes to your success and business and love. Maybe someone has opened up a can of worms because it seems like you're trying to come to peace with something, fire signs. Maybe you're trying to come to peace when it comes to the news of a communication from a Gemini person. Into me, I think I've received a long-awaited news, a message. Now maybe it's inspiring you to engage in a communication when it comes to maybe your communal area. Maybe it was very successful, a very magnetic person. And because of this success, and people look at you for resources, within this table, someone is using you for your resources. That's what you got a letter about. So there seems to be some dark times. Maybe you're a famous open person. Wherever you go, you're recognized maybe. Maybe you're driving around the key, Cancer, moving, feeling. Maybe your feelings have moved and you realize this social group that you normally dine with, party with, backstabbing, sinking your ships. So you got to come to peace with it. There was a letter about backstabbing. Somebody wanted a painful ending for you. So you're looking at the Ten of Swords. Maybe this letter was so shocking for you, you need time out. It's just like you're very painful when it comes to your thoughts. It seems like a mental breakdown or rock bottom when it comes to success or a relationship. So maybe you're seeing a difficulty, a change and a journey you thought was successful, but it's come to a painful ending because a letter came. Maybe it was a long-awaited letter, an inspiration. Because now you're seeing the power of your own self. You come to peace with it, fire signs. And maybe you've come to peace and now you're standing up because now you're looking at a very powerful masculine. When it comes to his career, maybe it was a painful ending when he's maybe working with a powerful woman, a woman that is very like codependent, someone very smothering. It wasn't a divine empress, it was an upside down empress. So maybe you discovered that you was with a karmic, someone very codependent, someone doesn't care about no one but themselves, a superficial person. So now maybe fire signs, you're looking at a situation where maybe you feel like you unified with the wrong divine feminine. Maybe you've got mother issues or mother ties within your environment that made you made a decision about a partnership. Because it seems to be an agreement of understanding that there was trust for success and luck, but it was the wrong person you married maybe. And that's the truth. Maybe you're seeing the truth about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Someone lied to you about the Empress, a very powerful woman. Maybe you've got the clarity, the truth, the breakthrough. And now maybe someone's talking about this masculine's truth, because there seems to be gossip going around, fire sign, about your heart when it comes to feelings. Maybe fire signs, you're looking at love, romance and passion, and it seems like you didn't defend a journey when it comes to the heart. Maybe you blocked your heart for success, fame, because now you're looking at the alchemist. Maybe you're manifesting a new cycle. But it seems like when it comes to your family atmosphere, there was delight, joy, happiness, harmony. But unfortunately, the favorable period of a relationship has gone a little bit AWOL. Because it seems like someone is looking for monetary matters. It seems to be a challenge in someone's relationship. There seems to be miscommunications. Because there needs to be an energy of self-love and self-care. Someone doesn't have no self-love, no self-care. Maybe a Cancer person while you're walking away. Maybe you're thinking that you went for a towel moment, a fake relationship. Maybe with an earth sign person. Maybe you're studying, reading from a Aquarius person, an inspiration, a very powerful woman. Because you're going through a towel moment. Maybe you're going through unwanted changes, ruin, disgrace, upheaval when it comes to success, when it comes to maybe fame. Because now you're looking at a crossroad, maybe, when it comes to maybe gatherings with friends. Maybe you're having a shock realization that somebody wasn't being sincere within your company. You thought you're having good times, vibrant times in an urban setting. Maybe you had joy and happiness when it comes to maybe your movements within your community. Maybe you was looking at a new acquisition when it comes to dates or romance with maybe a Cancer person or a Taurus Libra person. So now you're looking at maybe a situation for some of you. There seems to be a lack of enjoyment within your community activities because someone's backstabbing. Now someone's going to social isolation, maybe a Taurus or Capricorn person. So now you're looking at the meaning of life, maybe. There seems to be an opening of inspiration from a letter. Someone's backstabbing. Someone's not standing up for themselves. Someone needs to have a different perspective about your home. Maybe someone inspired. Maybe you got a letter delivered to your home that gave a different perspective about soulmates, twin flames, karmic cycles. Maybe you got married to a Taurus or Libra person you thought was powerful, but they were backstabbing you for fame or fortune. So now you've got a different perspective. Something's maybe illuminated your mind. Maybe a Aquarius person, a very powerful woman. Aquarius, hey, Queen of Swords. Let me tell you, I don't need no cards enough. Yo. Yeah, 5 signs, boy. You got backstabbed by maybe a famous person. Maybe you thought was vibrant. Maybe you thought this person will give you happiness, success, harmony, inspiration. Maybe you're looking at a Aquarius person going into success. Because now you're looking at a situation where maybe you're recognizing some setbacks and delays in your own recognition, and maybe you're seeing like you need patience to achieving your goals because you went to a Taurus person or a Libra person. Maybe you're looking at recognizing the praise and rewards with backstabbing, and now maybe you're looking at meeting a new partner, maybe for some of you. Maybe you've got a different perspective when it comes to someone's community, because now you're under judgment. Maybe a Taurus person or Libra person, a woman in your company, is under judgment. Now people are walking around talking about your partner or maybe your relationship or your marriage. Maybe you're looking at difficulties when it comes to troubles being faced, because now someone's gossiping. There seems to be rumors going around. Somebody was doing empty talking, creating tense atmospheres within maybe God's Tuica. Maybe looking at maybe peace of mind, because someone's looking at disharmony, because there's rumors going around about someone's trivial issues, because now there's tissues, because there seems to be betrayal, unfaithfulness, and tensions within your environment, because someone's gossiping, because someone created rumors within their workplace, someone's gossiping within your workplace, because there seems to be a potential of someone taking your income when it comes to sources, causing tensions with financial matters. Someone's stealing to bring relief. So now someone's looking at troubles, financial troubles. Because now in the letter, it talks about a gossip and someone easing the tense with someone's situation. Maybe trying to ease the tense within your situation with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Maybe looking at a burden. When it comes to the whip, there seems to be a difficult situation. Yeah, someone's lying. There's a rumor going around that someone lied about Aquarius person. a Tauro Virgo Capricorn person because they wanted the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody was going bankrupt, a Tauro Virgo Capricorn person. Somebody probably wants to reach control because someone's backstabbing you. Yeah, for an Ace of Pentacles, they're not going to get the money. Your lover. You have to walk away. Because a Gemini, no, Aquarius person come out entrapment. They're looking at relying on their own. What you sow is what you reap. Maybe a Tauro person was relying on your investments and you help them with their financial burdens. So now there's a God's Two of Cups upside down on your pathway. Maybe you're looking at a Leo person. Fire signs, remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Love you guys. Bye.